Hello, Middle 3. Today we will explain lesson 2 lenses in unit. What the meaning of lens? Lens is a transparent medium made of glass or plastic that refracts the light and has two spherical surfaces. Lenses are used in many fields as follows. Number 1, in medical eyeglasses. Number 2, in telescopes to form enlarged and near images for celestial bodies. Number 3, in microscopes to form magnified images for the tiny bodies. Number 4, in binoculars to see the far object. Number 5, in magnifier lens to see the minute parts. Lenses have many types. Among them are convex lens or converging lens. It is a transparent optical piece which is thick at its center and less thickness at the tips. Its function: collect the light rays falling on it. Number 2, concave lens or diverging lens. It is a transparent optical piece which is thin at its center and more thickness at the tips. Its function: diverges the light rays falling on it. Special concepts of the lens. Number 1, the center of curvature of the lens face, C. It is the center of the sphere where this face is a part of. Number 2, the optical center of the lens, P. It is the midpoint inside the lens on the principal axis between its faces. Number 3, the radius of curvature of the face of the lens, R. It is half the diameter of the sphere where the face is a part. Number 4, the principal axis. It is a line joining between the two centers of curvature of the lens passing by the optical center of the lens. Only one in the lens. Number 5, secondary axis. Any line passing by the optical center of the lens except the principal axis. Uncountable number of secondary axes. Number 1, the convex lens. If sun rays or any light rays from any distant source fall on the lens, we notice that the rays passing through the lens are collected in one point called the focus of the lens. So what's the meaning of the focus of the lens? The point of collective of the parallel light rays after refraction from the lens. So give reason. The collective or convex lens has two foci, but the collective mirror or concave has one focus, because convex lens has two circular surfaces, but the concave mirror has one circular surface. Number 2, give reason. The convex lens is used for burning paper with sun rays, because the convex lens collected the sun rays in one point after refracting through it. Light rays passing through the convex lens converge in a point called the focus of the lens, and the focal length f equal half of radius. So f equal half r, half of radius. So give reason. The focal length of the thick convex lens is less than the thin convex lens, because the radius of the thin lens is bigger than that of the thick lens. So thin lens has longer focal length, has bigger radius, but thick lens has a smaller focal length. Why? Because it has smaller radius. Image formed by the convex lens. Number 1, the incident light ray passing through the optical center of the lens. doesn't refract. Number 2, the incident light ray parallel to the principal axis exits passing through the focus. Number 3, the incident light ray passing through the focus exits the lens parallel to the principal axis. The cases of the formation of images by the convex lens. Number 1, when the position of the body at a distance greater than the double of focal length, the image will be between the focus and twice the focal length, and the properties of image will be real, inverted, and smaller the object. Number 2, when the body at twice the focal length, the image will be at twice the focal length, and the properties of image will be real, inverted, and equal to the object. Number 3, when the body between the focus and twice the focal length, the image will be at a distance larger than twice the focal length, and the properties of image will be real, inverted, and enlarged. Number 4, when the body at the focus, the image not formed, so no image is formed. Number 5, when the body at a distance smaller than the focal length, the image forms in front of the lens at the object side, and the properties of image will be virtual, upright, and enlarged. Give reason. The object that is placed at the focus of the convex lens has no image. Why? Because the reflected rays coming out of the lens don't meet and pass through parallel lines. Number 2, the concave lens. What happens when a beam of sun rays fall on a concave lens? The properties of the image formed by the concave lens will be virtual, erect, smaller than the object, and before the object in the same site. The lenses are used in making medical glasses to treat vision defects. So, the vision. The diameter of eyeball is the distance between the optical center of the lens and the retina. So, mechanism of image formation inside your eye. The object reflected the light rays to your eye. Number 2, the rays pass through the eye lens and refract. 3, refracted rays collect on the eye retina, giving small, real, and inverted image. The normal person can see clearly near objects at a distance not less than 25 centimeters, but far objects at a distance not more than 6 meters. The use of lens to treat the vision defects. The most important of the vision defects is short-sightedness. Number B, long-sightedness. Number 1, short-sightedness. What's the meaning of short-sightedness? It is a vision defect through which near objects only can be seen clearly, but far objects seem distorted, which is the image position in front of the retina. Causes. Number 1, the increase in eyeball diameter. This causes the retina to be far from the eye lens. Number 2, the increase in the convexity of the eye lens surface. This causes a shorter focal length for the eye lens. This leads to the barrier rays coming from the far object are collected at a point in front of the eye retina and disperses after that, forming an unclear image. It is corrected by using a convex lens, which diverges the rays before falling on the eye, so the image of the object is formed exactly on the retina. Number 2, long-sightedness. It is a vision defect through which far objects only can be seen clearly, but close objects are not seen clearly. Reasons. Number 1, the decrease in the eyeball diameter. This causes the retina to be close to the eye lens. Number 2, the decrease in the convexity of the eye lens surface. This causes a longer focal length for the eye lens. This leads to the barrier rays coming from the near object are collected at a point behind the eye retina and disperses after that, forming unclear image. It is corrected by using a convex lens, which collected the rays before falling on the eye, so the image of the object is formed exactly on the retina. So give reason. Vision defects occur because the eye cornea is not always convex. Number 2, the eyeball is not always spherical. Number 2, the convex lens is used to correct long-sightedness, to collect the rays coming from the near objects, so the image is formed on the retina. Contact lenses. They are very thin lenses made of plastic used instead of glasses and can stick to the eye cornea by the eye fluid. Cataract. It is one of the most dangerous diseases that causes a difficulty of vision as a result of the darkness of the eye lens. Reasons of cataract: number 1, old age. Number 2, illness. Number 3, side effect of drugs. Number 4, genetic readiness. What's the treatment of cataract? Surgery to exchange the eye lens with a transparent plastic lens. Land areas measurement. Land surveyors and topographical scientists use a special device to determine height and distance by sending a beam of laser rays, then receiving it again by mirrors and lenses provided in their devices. Thank you.